What's popping with you too? But hey, I seen this mock draft, this 2-round mock draft that Matt Miller from ESPN put out, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just go over it because this the type of dude put some serious landing spots, the type of landing spots that'll make you cream in your pants. Let's go. All right, 2025 NFL mock draft. Miller's pick predictions in round 1 and 2. So, of course, we're only going over fantasy relevant picks. We don't care about defensive player. I know some of you might be in IDP league, but I ain't. I don't do IDP dynasty leagues. You know, some people then wrangled me in a couple IDP redraft leagues, but it's only a few IDP players, and you know, it's real basic, and I'm willing to do that. So no relevancy for pick 1, and there you go, Travis Hunter at pick 2. So what was looking like? Well, who is the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? So I'm guessing he is going there to play cornerback and very little wide receiver, since we don't even know who the starting quarterback is going to be. So we're going to blow past that for now. This is relevancy. We got Cam Ward to the New York Giants. And what will that look like? Well, Cam Ward is definitely going to make some noise with Malik Neighbors. If you've seen any of my other videos, just because I don't big up Cam Ward, that's him as a fantasy needle mover. That's the only reason you don't hear me talking much about him. Do I think he's a good quarterback? I think he's going to be fine. I think he's better than Daniel Jones. Definitely better than Daniel Jones was as a prospect. So he should be able to go to the Giants and help the pass catchers out there. I mean, look what he did with the Miami team. He made Miami relevant after years of not being relevant. All right, another defensive player. Defense. And here we go. We got something. Shedeur Sanders drafted to the Las Vegas Raiders. And look, I always talk about we don't know the for sure ceiling on Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur could have went to another team. If Coach Prime wasn't involved, Shedeur would have went to a bigger program where he would have been able to do more behind a better O-line with a better offense. He would have been able to do more. So it's still kind of a question mark by how good Shedeur Sanders really is. So just want to keep that in your mind. He's going to be fine at the quarterback position. I don't know how locked he is going to be on Brock Bowers, but he seems like he knows how to find the talent on the field. So Brock should be fine, and he should help the pass catchers there. Now, him as a fantasy option, he don't move the needle for me. He don't have rushing upside. Someone like that would need a high-powered offense around them to move the needle as far as scoring fantasy points. So he'll be someone for desperate managers to plug as a starter, but he won't be your needle mover. He won't be helping you win games. O-line, defense. Okay, we got something right here. The New Orleans Saints draft Tech McMillan. Now, the Saints have a lot of needs. But guess what? The Saints make a lot of bad decisions. So I wouldn't put it past them to make this move. You have a lot of needs and you decide to draft a wide receiver. That's definitely a Saints move. As much as I like Tech McMillan, I'm gonna let y'all know when it comes to these contested catchers, they don't always show up year one. So this is somebody you have to be patient on, or you can let someone with your league mate draft them, and if you love them, you can come back draft them after year one. Come back and trade for him. To get on your team, probably be less valuable after his year one. So I'm just letting y'all know, keep that in mind. I'm not drafting him in redraft. I'm not touching him. I'm gonna let, just like in best ball, I'm doing the early best ball drafts, and I'm not touching him. He's going high already, and I don't think you're going to get much from him. Offense. Uh-oh. We got something here. All right, this is interesting right here. Matthew Golden to the Dallas Cowboys. I think he'll look good in that uniform, but this would be a reach for me. Matthew Golden should not be going in the first round. Definitely should not be going at the 12th overall pick. This is a reach for me. But let's talk about if it did happen. He'll be okay. CeeDee Lamb would still be the alpha, getting all the targets. And the question is, when I think about Matthew Golden, he seems like someone that need manufactured touches. He seemed like that type of person. I don't think you could drop him in any offense and he go do what he do. I don't think he's that guy. So I think a lot of people, got to see him on TV and are really excited about him. But what was he really doing throughout the year like that? So I would just say, hold your horses on Matthew Golden. But if he actually got drafted 12th overall, man, that man might go. He might start going 104, 105 in draft. With that 12th overall is some serious draft capital. Serious draft capital. That's why I can't see it. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Offensive lineman. Okay. We got Tyler Warren going to the Indiana Colts, and like every mock draft that I've ever seen, been mocking Tyler Warren to the Indiana Colts. And guess what? If he going to the Colts, I'm not really on it. You're going to be hoping that Anthony Richardson, that they get another quarterback other than Anthony Richardson. I don't, Anthony Richardson got to make a serious leap to start helping this offense win games and have multiple people, have multiple wide receivers as producers. He gonna have to take a big leap, or they're gonna need to get someone else up in there. And but everyone is mocking Tyler Warren to the Colts, and I don't think you're going to get the most out of Tyler Warren if that's his landing spot. A lot of you people are going to be disappointed. Defense. All right, we got some action. All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers draft Luther Burden, and that's definitely going to hurt a lot of people's shares of Jalen McMillan. I thought he did well enough for them not to go and draft another slot receiver, but you just don't know how NFL teams think. Sometimes it's like, well, we losing a slot receiver because Godwin probably go sign somewhere else. So let's just fill it up in the draft. Like that's they don't think like dynasty managers. So, and if Luther Burden go here, he's going to produce. Soon as he get in the starting lineup, it's gonna be serious production. You seen what Jalen McMillan was able to do. You seen what Chris Godwin do. Whoever take that role is going to be serious production, and I think he's going to be bumped up in a rookie dynasty draft if that's the case. He's going to be bumped up. I may drafted a lot of Luther Burton because I think he's going to be fine no matter where he goes, especially if he's getting drafted in the first round of NFL draft. He's going to be good to go, but this would be like the perfect landing spot for him. Next, we got the Denver Broncos drafting Colston Loveland, and I've seen this in another draft, and I'm not excited about this. I don't feel like Colston Loveland, is he the blocker that's needed? He's going to a team with a great offensive mind, so that is a plus. Is he able to start day one? Is he going to be able to block? Is he better than the pros they already got on the team? At the end of the day, he's going to an office. He's going to a great offensive-minded coach team, and he's getting first-round draft capital. It's a W. I mean, I'm not going to be able to say nothing against anyone that drafted Colston Loveland, and like I said, I don't have a problem with any of the top 3 tight ends this year. Loveland, Warren, or my dark horse, Fandon Jr. So this would end up being good for him. This would be, and that's why I said there's a lot of good landing spots on here. So can't knock this landing spot. If Tyler Warren was drafted here, people would blow their loads. It just automatically. Next, we have the Steelers drafting Emeka Egbuka, and hey, would be good. You would have someone that would be more consistent than Pickens. I like Egbuka. I done heard some people, not like him, but I like him. The question is, who is going to be the quarterback for the Steelers next season? Is it Justin Fields? I think Egbuka would work out better for Justin Fields than Pickens. Will it be Russell Wilson? I think Pickens is more so his type of person. But we'll see. We will see. But I think Egbuka is the type of wide receiver, you put him anywhere, he gonna be fine. Uh-oh. This is a cream pie landing spot. The Los Angeles Chargers draft Ashton Jeanty, and people lose their mind because they already know it's going to be raining fantasy points. Raining fantasy points. This would definitely be the spot. This is what, everyone is projecting whatever running back they're like to go. So this would definitely be the spot. Ashton Jeanty is about to go crazy. And redraft, he's going to be drafted in the first round. It's going to be pandemonium if this happens. I shouldn't have to spend long on Ashton Jeanty because you already know who he is and what he's capable of. We got an OT, DT, the guard, defense, offensive line, defense, 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 defense. Whoo! Finally, we got some action. The Chicago Bears at the 39th pick Omarion Hampton. I keep seeing him mocked here, and they already got the great value brand of Hampton on the team in Rashard Johnson. You already got Swift, so I don't know about this landing spot. That means they're going to mix him up. He might be the first and second down back. I don't really like this landing spot. Do I think he's better than Swift? He could be. Definitely as a pure runner. I don't think there's a question. Swift is an elite pass catcher. So we'll see. To me, if you adding another running back for a committee, why do it in the second round when we got a draft full of running backs? But hey, the NFL, the NFL general managers think differently than me. Next, we got Jackson Dart going to the New Orleans Saints. I think this would be a great pick. Hot take. If all the quarterbacks had the same draft capital, I would rank Jackson Dart number 1. I say Jackson Dart might be the best all-around quarterback in this draft. Fantasy-wise, it's Jalen Merrill, like I told you. Like, he's pure fantasy points. But Jackson Dart can get you the rushing upside, can throw the ball. Like, he's like the all-around type of quarterback. I'm surprised he's not getting more love. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are surprised in the NFL draft and he get drafted in the first round. I would not be surprised. I have a first-round grade on Jackson Dart. So it would not surprise me whatsoever if he's drafted in the first round. But this would be great value. Do I think you can throw him out there in the starting lineup day one? No. But if he gets to sit behind Derek Carr for a while, that works perfectly. Defense. All right. Quarterback. All right. Quinn Ewers get drafted to the Jets. I'm not a big Quinn Ewers fan. If they sign, if Aaron Rodgers play another year and he sits the whole year behind Aaron Rodgers and just try to learn from observation, it might work out for the Jets. But the Jets suck at cultivating quarterbacks. This is not the organization you want your quarterback to go to. They are bound to fail. And Quinn Ewers is not fantasy. Is not a fantasy mover either for me, so it doesn't matter. Center, tight end, all right. They say Jake Ferguson gonna be a free agent next year, and Elijah Royal made a lot of noise at the Senior Bowl, so I keep hearing his name. But also some negative things I hear that he plays mostly in the slot, and that means he's going to need to be better than whatever slot receiver you have. So I don't know if he's ready to play day one. I doubt it. But he has a chance to eventually be good. I like this film. He looks like he's going to earn my certified tight end badge. So, I mean, he's straight. He's straight. Only reason I'm saying probably won't own as many shares as him, as many shares of him, is because I think people would like him more than me. So that's why I won't own as many shares of him. But I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with him as a prospect. Defense. Running back. All right, Denver Broncos take y'all beloved Caleb Johnson. Oh, there's so many Caleb Johnson fans. And hey, is this the spot y'all want? I mean, with Coach Sean Payton backing a running back up, people usually get excited. So I don't know what this means for me. I'm not high on Caleb Johnson, but I mean, if the man drafted in the second round, I'm sure I'll own some shares. But please tell me what y'all think about Caleb Johnson going to the Broncos, because y'all love y'all some Caleb Johnson. Next, we got Quinshon Judkins going to the Steelers. Now, I do like Quinshon Judkins, and I think he gonna make it do what he do if he goes to the Steelers. Like, he gonna make it do what he do wherever he go. And look, it's not Jalen Warren can't shine a light to Judkins, so he's gonna go there and take over that backfield. Big bank take little bank. Defense. All right. I honestly don't think this dude would get that much draft capital. I heard he did well at the Senior Bowl. Mason Taylor going to the Chargers. Don't know about that one. But if this man go to the combine and do his thing at the combine and get the draft capital like this, I'll be all in on him. So I don't have a problem with Mason Taylor. I don't think he's the type of. I don't think you can just plug and play him and he'll produce year one. Not sure about that, but he can be a dynasty asset. He's set up for some good badges. He's set up for some good predictive badges as of now. Defense. All right. We got Jalen Royal going to the Baltimore Ravens. And I heard a little something about him at the Senior Bowl. I think he was the wide receiver dealing with an injury. But I like this film. Jalen Royal could definitely play. I don't know how many people are going to get excited about him, but he's a good player. He'll be fine. He's the type of receiver that be fine wherever he go. I don't know how much he is a needle mover. The only problem with going to the Ravens, as far as I know, they still got Flowers and Bateman there. So 2 wide receiver sets, he'll be off the field. He will be off the field. So this is someone you're probably going to have to wait on to see if they move away from Bateman. Next, we got center up. And this is what I wanted right here. You know this is my guy. Stamp of approval, my guy. Trey Harris get drafted to the Commanders, and I'm all in. I'm all for it. Because I need him to get second round draft capital, and now he's getting drafted to a good wide receiver, and McLaurin killing it. But Jaden Daniel have enough in him to support multiple wide receivers. So definitely this will be a good spot for Trey Harris to go through his thing. And he'll start out having his games here and there. I don't think he's going to have a crazy first season, but as he grow with Jaden Daniels, I can see him becoming a superstar. I can see it. So defense. All right. Second to last pick, we got the Eagles take Terrence Ferguson. And okay, I don't think I have been excited for a tight end since Zach Ertz was killing it. And if Ferguson gets this kind of draft capital, I'll be fine with him going there. Am I excited for him? No, Ferguson doesn't excite me, But if he goes to the combine, do his thing, get this kind of draft capital, I'm fine with taking shares of Ferguson. He's set up for some decent badges currently. And at the last pick of the second round, let's see what they got for us. Trevion Henderson. This is my guy, and if he's drafted to the Chiefs, of course, you already know that's going to boost him up. This might be, they might start talking about taking him 102. 102, 103. Telling you, if this happens, you already know. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire can get drafted at 101, Trevion Henderson definitely can get drafted at the 102. And he's versatile. He is the versatile running back that we've been waiting for the Chiefs to get. That can run the ball, that can catch the ball, that can do it all. The greatest mistake the Chiefs ever made was drafting Clyde Edwards-Helaire when they could have drafted Jonathan Taylor in that draft. It made no sense. When it comes to some of the offensive players the Chiefs draft, the general manager needs to get some outside help. Get some consultation. God damn it. You done missed so many times, man. But yeah, this is definitely a great spot for Trevion Henderson, and he is definitely going to do his thing. And the fantasy community would fall in love with it. Period. So that's all I got for you guys. Tell me what y'all think of the mock draft. Is there some spots you like, didn't like, or where you think a player will go? Peace.